Chongqing, China, as the main creator of Dyson Sphere program. It is my pleasure to show you my game in Game Rock Game Now on Tokyo Game Show. Me and my team of 5 people in total created this space sandbox science fiction game. We all like science fiction and wonder about an enjoyable life brought by new technologies. You may have seen Dyson spheres in science fiction novels and games. It's about an advanced megastructure that surrounds the sun to gather as much energy as possible from it. We were inspired by this concept. In this game, you can build your own Dyson sphere system to experience a great concept and accumulate resources from the entire universe. You also can build transportation routes between planetary systems and use technology to create assembly lines. Then finally convert them into the Dyson sphere. Explore the universe and feel the charm of energy. Hope you like my game.
Hello everyone. Welcome to the universe of the Dyson Sphere program. You may not have heard of the Dyson Sphere before, that's okay. This won't affect your playing experience. You know, we don't really have superpowers, but we can still play as a hero in the game. So before you can start to build this great miraculous project, we have this 3,486 page document that will help you understand what a Dyson Sphere really is. And it reads, that is a technological advanced structure that surrounds a star and gathers as much energy as possible from it. Phew. I don't think I actually need those 3,485 pages. Okay, scrap those. You should now be able to understand it. In the Dyson Sphere program, you will operate a robot named Icarus, explore the universe, and find a suitable planet to start on the first steps in your great journey. So first, mining. It seems like everything always starts with mining, doesn't it? You can obtain different resources through mining. Of course, as a high-tech robot, you don't need to mine with your bare hands. Ta-da! Here's the mining machine. Now put the generator here. Then the resources start to constantly come out. What's next? Smelt, process, combine, all in one go. And the product is done. Wait, something is wrong. Why am I still managing everything manually? I need a conveyor belt. We can gather resources from the belt without the need to move around anymore. Robots won't feel tired anyway. The conveyor belt can effectively turn the entire processing process into an automated production line. You can go drink some tea, take a bath, or chat with your friends. It'll keep on working continuously. Just a few more moments, and then fresh new tech points have been generated. And mankind has taken a great step. Research, upgrade, and become stronger. Research, upgrade, unlock more technology. There, you see, these different structures make our planet look very different now. A complete automated system can produce efficiently and will continuously build a solid base for your great Dyson Sphere project. Of course, you may need to pay attention to every detail and polish it to make it perfect. For example, if the goods stack up too much somewhere, or if there are missing parts. What a busy and productive day. Wait. Everything above sounds a bit too similar to another game. No, this is not the whole gameplay yet. Please give me a second and let me think. Wow, our journey is to the stars. In Dyson Sphere program, it's not enough to rely on the resources from a single planet to complete your whole journey. Besides, the universe is endless. Don't you want to explore further and further? Control Icarus to fly freely between the stars. You can go wherever you want. A star. What an amazing wonder. Let's take a closer look. Behold! Compared to the stars, the Icarus looks as small as a grain of sand. Many nuclear fusions take place inside a star every minute, emitting massive amounts of energy towards the universe. But don't worry about the Icarus. It has a powerful alloy to protect itself. On top of that, the Icarus is equipped with a smart magnetic field shield that can shift away most of the plasma going towards it. Our job is to do the total opposite. Utilize and absorb as much energy as we can from this star. When stars run out of most of their energy, they turn into red giants. Let me show you. This is a red giant star, larger than the last one, isn't it? Its fierce solar winds rage through the whole galaxy, but sooner or later we will also tame this energy. When stars run out of energy, the ones with a small amount of mass will turn into white dwarfs, and the ones with a lot of mass could turn into neutron stars, or even black holes. What? You want to check out the black hole? Now, it's not the time, but you can look it up in the game. The universe. So beautiful, yet so empty. But we can do something about that. Let's bring some life to this universe. Leaving your home planet may feel a bit nostalgic, but don't worry. We got a way to bring the stars together. Like this. Just a little bit, and voila! There you have it. Now, here we go. Taking off to another planet. According to the routes set by the Navi computer, the transport spaceship will travel across the vast universe to reach other planets and deliver resources everywhere. Now the universe looks more alive. In the Dyson Sphere program, collecting resources and improving your tech tree will be very important. Both the Icarus and the industry have their own extensive tech trees, so you will need quite some time to, but don't worry. You can develop the technology trees at your own pace and in your own way. You could either make the Icarus move fast and light to make it move through space seamlessly, or create a swarm of drones. It all depends on what you choose. Also, don't forget to keep challenging yourself to design an efficient automated production line in order to make your resources output as productive as possible. Since you'll have to worry about not only managing the resources in one planet, but also the entire universe. Now, please allow me to introduce the true protagonist of the Dyson Sphere program. The Sphere? What Dyson Sphere? This is just a railgun cannon. Alright. The railgun cannon is also a key element, since it's the first step of the Dyson Sphere project. But a single railgun won't do the job. We'll need a lot. Just a second. 1, 2, 3, there. They're now ready to launch at any moment. So now let's begin harnessing the energy of the stars to craft a brighter future. But, where's the Dyson sphere? What? Who turned off the lights? Hey, turn it back on.
What a wonderful space adventure! Welcome back to Earth. You are watching the best indie game show on Earth. Gamera Game Now. We are Gamera Game, an indie game publisher from China. And I'm Leaf Song.
I am Yuki. I'm still adapting the gravity of the Earth. The name Gamera comes from the combination of game plus chimera. If you look at our strange logo, you will realize that we are a happy gaming chimera. The image comes from the nicknames of our three founders, Leaf, Yuki, and Snake. This chicken head is me. That's because my nickname is Chicken Wings.
And I am the leaf behind the monster. So, where is Snake?
It looks like he's in a secret mission right now. So today, just leave us to show you our wonderful games.
Gamera Game is committed to bring excellent games from all over the world to Chinese players. And of course, we will bring excellent works from China to the world too. In today's show, there are many interesting indie games for you. The developers of these amazing works are all from China.
Now let's move on to the games.
Whoa, my buddy!
Don't worry, buddy. Welcome to the realm of warriors of Nail. We are now commanders of this place. Only by this form, we can experience the thrill and dangers of this world. Look, that randomly generated board is going to be our battlefield.
Try out new worlds are always super exciting. Let's do this! Sun Warrior, go!
Wait. Watch out. You're within the enemy's attack range. Don't forget, we are in a board game battle. You should always consider every step before making a move. First, try to understand the combat mechanic of each side, and then make the first move with your free will. But also, remember to not overextend yourself.
So, the Sun Warrior has ammo. Then he should be in the front line to lure enemy fire.
That's right. You are getting into the role of commander. Each hero you control has different skills. So combine them wisely to get the best strategy.
Oh no, my Doom Hunter doesn't have any armor, and he has to get into the enemy's attack range to strike. He's so weak.
Don't speak so soon. You can choose a tablet each time you complete a stage. Make different combinations to strengthen your heroes. Behold! The golden tablet is a powerful godsend.
Wow! My Doom Hunter can shoot from afar. I'm undefeatable! Darn it! I got too focused on Doom Hunter, and my other heroes can't handle the enemies anymore. Hold it there, Sun Warrior! Mystic Mage has been killed.
Doom Hunter won't be able to make it alone.
No!
So, you have to decide whether to balance every hero or just focus on a single hero. It depends on the situation of the battlefield.
This is frustrating. Now I have to start all over again.
Cheer up! Besides gaining XP, you can also earn genes depends on your performance on each battle. Spend your genes to construct new buildings in your town. This will grant you buffs that will support you in your battles. With every defeat, you will gain something, so don't be afraid of lose. We will reach the top step by step.
Is this the true spirit of the warriors of the now? To never give up?
Yes, and it's not just the spirit you can counting on. There are also many weapons, items, powerful tablets, and more powerful heroes that will help you win the battles.
Wow! I can't wait to play in another stage!
Hold on, don't get ahead of yourself. This is still just a demonstration. Let the players continue on our journey.
Oh, Warriors of the Now is now available on Steam. Please carry on with our will.
Stop talking like we're dead!
Gamera Game Now.
Tokyo Game Show Special.
Hi guys, this is Xinyu, developer of The Rewinder. Very excited to be here today to talk about our game. Before I start, I'd like to thank my publisher Gamera Game for giving me this opportunity. The Rewinder is a point-and-click puzzle game based on Chinese mythology. I always love games with mythologies. For instance, God of War series is based on Greek mythology. In Japan, there are games like Nero and Sekiro. I think there are many great mythological stories in China which has never been told to the world. This really inspires me for starting this project. Our studio is very small. Currently only have 2 members, me and Zach. I'm responsible for all the game design, writing the narratives, and programming. And Zach, he did all the art. He's also trying very hard to get that strong Chinese feeling into the game. We were originally based in Melbourne, Australia, and we moved back to China early this year. The Rewinder has been developed for 2 years, and we are still working very hard on getting it out. I can't wait to see what you think of it, and I hope you will like it. Thank you very much, and stay tuned. The Rewinder is a point-and-click puzzle game. When we are designing it, we really hope to bring something different to this genre. We tried a lot of different ideas, and we finally end up with a perception system. It's also a good fit to our stories. In the game, the main character is a detective. He needs to enter someone else's memory to change their decisions. It's kind of like the movie Inception. In the memory, he is in a spiritual form. He cannot directly interact with objects. Instead, he can perceive things, for example, get the smell of a food, get temperature of an object, hear people's conversation, look at notes, etc. Once he found these senses, he can then put them into people's mind to alter their decisions. Once decision is changed, the history has been modified, so this is the reason we call this game the Rewinder. Here I'm just giving you a very brief idea of the system. You can find out when you play the demo. Another main difference the Rewinder has is that we bring a lot of the traditional beliefs, customs, and stories from Chinese folklore into our gameplay. For instance, in the beginning we have a thing called the Beyond. This is basically an afterlife thing. And you can see a special lady here, she's cooking a soup, and people need to take this soup to wipe their memories. In the village, we also have a temple called Tu Di Ci. It's a temple where traditional people make wishes here. In terms of puzzle design, we also have very different things like seals, animal-shaped lockers, traditional abacus, etc. Okay, I think that's it for me. I'll pass it to Zach, our artist, to talk about the art.
Hi, I'm Zach. The Rewinder is based on Chinese mythology. We really want our players to have that feeling when they play it. Our style now combines the Chinese ink painting with pixel art. Initially, we thought about using ink, which is authentic Chinese art style, to make the game. But ink painting is challenging. For example, if you want to make animations out of it, it can be a disaster. It was really hard for us trying to come up with a Chinese style picture from color to shape. In Chinese paintings, the pigments are mostly extracted from mineral, which makes all these colors really special. And these special colors are the soul of Chinese painting. The mural here is a great example of how these colors can be implemented. We do not want the style to be too close to fine art, because in Chinese painting, it can be really soft and ethereal, which will cost a lot of trouble when making pixel assets and animations. We need to find a balance between serious art and game art. We got our colors from paintings, we use the shape of polyplants as our trees, and most importantly, blurring and transparency. I know in pixel art, people don't really use these kind of things. When coming to transitions, dithering is always the way to go. But I think with the tools developing, whether it's for making games or painting, the way we make games should also change with them, and Pixel is a tool with great potential. By using blurring and transparency, we can make ink painting like far misty mountain. We can make some really good fog for the environment, and even the smoke from the chimney and the villager's pipe. All these elements help our game be more Chinese.
Was that a hard game? I can feel the air turning cold.
That's right. Firework is a story-driven horror game with puzzles as the main game mechanic. It contains many Chinese fairy tale elements and the traditional folklore. If you are interested, please keep tracking the latest information.
Oh, okay. So it's a game that about the Chinese traditional culture, just like the Rewinder.
Exactly. Game is a very good form to carrying and spreading different cultures and ideas, don't you think?
That makes sense. Oh, we don't have much time. Let's move on to the next game.
Wait, did you hear that? That noise from the backstage.
Director, what's going on? What? Gamer Game has too many games. Want to show themselves?
But we don't have enough time.
Nah, I can't stop them. They're coming.
Boy, let me tell you, they are sure showing a lot of the Rewinder. This is a lot. Now, when I said the game seems interesting, I did mean, indeed, the game seems interesting, but, now I kind of feel like it's being forced at me. What's up, guys? It's D'Antonio585 here. We're 30 minutes into the Tokyo Game Show. What is this, day 2, technically? I think, I'm not sure, day 3, maybe, possibly. Yes, it is the 25th in Japan, so it is day 3 of the Tokyo Game Show 2020. Been seeing a lot of indie games thus far.
Were you intrigued by any of our games?
Don't forget to add it to your wish list.
Well, this concluded today's Game Run Game Now. See you next. What's going on?
And I believe Capcom is also showing off games today as well. I fucking love dragons, so that this got to me. I've seen this is a lot of let's say, if I'm not mistaken, Japanese folklore based on the compass directions. Anybody feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on that. But are they like summons? I don't know, bro. It's just like shit is everywhere. Conceptually, by the story and narrative that it might tell, that might seem interesting. But is this like a harvester summon game? I don't know. Not for me, but it's for somebody, for sure. It's for somebody.
Wow, didn't see that coming.
The amazing cultivation simulator sold over 600,000 copies in China, and we're now working on the English version.
Hooray! We welcome all players of the world to join this great cultivation.
So, today's conference is coming to an end.
Okay, but before we finish, please allow us to introduce ourselves again.
We are a publisher that loves indie games, and we are from China, and our name is Gamer Game.
We will bring unique and cool Chinese indie games to the world, and we will also bring amazing indie games from the world into China.
It is an honor to display ourselves to the world on TGS
Hmm.
and to share our games with you.
So this has had a very, I don't know about years in time past, but this year in particular has had a very strong Chinese influence, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It might be the Chinese culture trying to branch out more and make relations with Japan. And I am not knowledgeable on the current relations between both countries. I know at the time it was not up to standard, if to say the least, with the war that they had. So, with all that being said, it's interesting to see you know, that outreach happening between both cultures. A few of those projects did seem very interesting. It's just that for me personally, anytime I get sucked into harvesters, I end up playing them for way too long. For instance, like Halo Wars, RTS type of game, I get into that, I'm into it. That's how a good friend of mine, Chris Schaefer, got me into tabletop, you know, like miniature gaming. So like Warhammer and stuff like that. I think that stuff is super cool. I do think it's kind of like unnecessary how many times they show this, or the content, but Pardon me, folks. I'm just finishing a meal here. And I'll be right back on camera. Yo, the concept of some of these games are absolutely astounding. Like, what is this? What am I looking at? Amazing cultivation simulators. I can read. How y'all doing? So this part of the showcase has been for the better part of an hour. I'm assuming Capcom is next. I also want to recap over Microsoft's stream.
カメラゲームの番組をお送りいたしました。引き続きこの後13時よりファーウェイジャパンの番組が始まります。東京ゲームショウ2020オンライン引き続きお楽しみください。
UOA app gallery. Oof. So it is 9 minutes to 1 p.m. in Japan right now. Get some dirty hoes. Oh, they stopped and then started the stream.
States have figured out how to stop African Americans, Hispanics, Asian Americans, the young and the poor from voting.
They said you've already voted. No, I would have remembered that.
Voter suppression is dangerous to everyone.
This issue isn't about politics, it's about people.
Every voice matters. It's our responsibility to reshape the future.
I gotta check it and see what's up with my account. I literally have Prime, and it does that. I don't understand. So, what will we do in the meantime? Let us see. Why not? Why not? For a few moments while we why not? Oh, that's what it is. You good. I just think it's funny that you laughing, that's all. Taco says, you're actually, yo, no lie. I don't even know if you can see it clearly. I just had some Taco Bell. Out of all, I was thinking, like, seriously, out of all the fast food during this whole COVID thing that I have had, I hadn't had Taco Bell this whole time. So I went and got me some. It was delicious. Well, I had ordered something, I should really say. But how are you? I really could just switch over to my PS4. I'm not waiting 24 minutes. Delicious. Yeah, let me do that. I'll leave this on. And I'll actually pause all. I'm gonna do that. You just woke up, oh god. I'll just leave that there. Boop, boop. Don't be lazy. You can't be asleep all day. Nah, let me not say that. Are you on the East Coast? Midwest, West Coast? Hawaii? Japan? Where you at? Just about 5 minutes. Oh, I didn't even turn it on. I switched the HDMI but didn't turn the system on. Big goofy. Lemon. I'm hiding from y'all. Now let me start front. I was getting my charger. You're on the West Coast. I am on the East Coast, so it is just about to be 9 p.m. for you over there. Big whoop. You're a jerk. Lemon, it's good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you here on the channel. But thank you for coming through. That means a lot. I know there's... Oh my god, I'm using my Xbox controller. No, there's no mixer anymore. Am I going to play Mafia 1? Guess what? I actually am. So one of my good friends, KD Gaming, was doing a giveaway, and I threw my hat in the ring by using his currency points. Excuse me. And lo and behold, I won the Mafia trilogy. So I am going to definitely be playing that very soon. But right now, what we're doing, we're playing from September 15th all the way up until October 31st. We're playing nothing but scary games. So right now we're in the middle of a playthrough of Evil Within. We're just taking a slight break from that to play some... What do we want to play? We can play anything while we wait. Because we are currently covering the Tokyo Game Show, and I want to see what it basically is going to be. And if it's just the tech company Huawei, I don't know actually how to properly pronounce that. So I do apologize for butchering that company's name. There we go. Just killing some things I don't need here. Don't need you. Definitely don't need you. Got a whole photo editing program open. Damn. Fall Guys, whew, that's a tall order right now. I would need to reload it if anything. Their stream is not back on yet. Checking in on that. Somebody said they want Ninja Gaiden 4 and a Fatal Frame remake. That's wild. Nothing yet from those guys. Said My Hero. I have My Hero's One Justice. I don't have the second one. I forgot I even had that game. Comments say that TGS has been a letdown so far. Fall Guys, yep, just for now while I'm waiting for this conference to come back. If it's something I really don't want to see, because it says the Huawei app gallery, and it's like Huawei really makes like cell phones and stuff, so tablets and whatnot. So I'd rather not have any of us suffer through 1 hour of this is the new phone by Huawei. Wow, this is the longest load I've ever had for. This is ridiculous. How y'all doing though? All right, Lemon. Oh, I'm out front. They done fucked up. Here we go. Fuck off, me stupid. See, watch this. They don't know about this. It propels you forward. Y'all don't know about that. Everybody tries to jump them, right? But if you're doing it right, it'll propel you. There we go. Look at that. Crazy upper body. Y'all being absolutely goofy. Oof. Bruh, stand up, bruh. Third place. Tell them about it. Third place. Explored on App Gallery. Okay, so young man McSurman is doing some talking. Oops. So I don't think this is gonna oof. Sega's not for a while. So we killed it on that last one, but let's see. These team games I never do good on, especially this one. So we'll see how we do. Oop. I'm not helping. I hoop it. Yeah, boy. Yo, we losing. We not just losing, we losing. All right, let's do this. Come on, team. Why would you? There we go. Come on. Get out of here. Yes. All right. That's. Yo, man. You hurt my feelings, dog. least give us one, dog. This was atrocious. This was a blowout. Eliminated. What am I looking at right now? The new Huawei Pro 5G. That's wild. Oh, word. Oh, word. Oh, why am I still looking at this? Oh, you could imagine opening your car with your cell phone. People are already doing this, I know. But just imagine. I know this man did not just find out that Shorty was pregnant off yo, what the? I'm sorry that my helicopter just landed over here. Oh shit. There we go. That should be a good view. I'll be surprised if I make it. I've just noticed, why am I dressed like this? I don't got the forward momentum of like a million people. Oh, they changed this up a bit. Okay. Ah! Okay. Ooh. Oh, walking up sideways don't work like that no more. Okay. Now I know. Wow. So I haven't played this in weeks. Like weeks on weeks on weeks. I'm willing to run it one more time. The MatePad Pro. I don't know why I don't hit exit right away. I always miss it. I always miss it. kind of itching to play something else. Actually, yeah, I want to do just that. Oof. It's downloading on both systems. Lord have mercy. Now this tablet does seem pretty cool. It looks like that'd be a really cool artist tablet. Wow.
約600万ピクセルのディスプレイはフル HD の約3倍の解像度を映し出す全ての映像をきめ細かく美しく表現します。またラインナップには最新のインテル第10世代の Core i7 モデルを保有。 GPU は NVIDIA GeForce MX250 を採用。フレームレートの高いグラフィックでもスムーズな動作を期待できます。そして高出力スピーカーを4つ搭載しているので、映画、音楽、ゲームなどあらゆるシーンで迫力のあるサウンドを楽しんでいただけます。それではのご紹介ビデオを
I can't read all of that.
It's the FNG, sir. What the hell kind of name is Soap?
What the hell kind of name is Soap?
Nikolai's in hell right now. We're gonna walk him out. We take
Huawei watch fit, so it's like a smart a Fitbit, excuse me, that's what I'm gonna say.
Zakayev. Imran Zakayev.
My son's blood on their hands.
Delta 1 X-ray, we have a missile launch. I repeat, we have a missile.
Alright, there we go. My phone was bugging. All right. That watch
The more
looks pretty
things
cool.
change, the more they stay the same.
Poor dog.
Boundaries shift, new players step in, but power always finds a place to rest its head. We fought and bled alongside the Russians. We should have known they'd hate us for it. History is written by the victor, and here I am thinking we'd won. But you bring down one enemy and they find someone even worse to replace him. Locations change. The rationale, the objective. Yesterday's enemies are today's recruits. Train them to fight alongside you, and pray they don't eventually decide to hate you for it too. Same shit, different day. You know what I'm looking for, Sergeant Foley. Keep your eyes open.
Do I know?
Got a new batch hitting the pit today, sir. I'll send you the best.
What am I up to? I am watching the Tokyo Game Show right now. However, I have just discovered I am massively early to the most important parts of it. So at this time, this is more like developer stuff, indie game.
Welcome to Pull the Trigger 101. Private Allen here is going to do a quick weapons demonstration to show you locals how it's done. No offense, but I see a lot of you guys firing from the hip and spraying bullets all over the range. You don't end up hitting the damn thing, and it makes you look like an ass. Private Allen, show them what I'm talking about. Grab that weapon off the table and fire at the targets behind you. Turn around and fire at the targets. Don't aim at the sight yet. I'm trying to make a point here. Just fire from the hip. You see what I mean? He sprayed bullets all over the damn place. You've got to pick your targets by aiming deliberately down your sights from a stable stance. Private Allen, show our friends here how the Rangers take down a target. Crouch first, then aim down your sight at the target. That's all there is to it. You want your targets to go down? You gotta aim down your sight. Aiming down your sights also works for switching quickly between targets. Aim down your sights, then pop in and out to acquire new targets. Show him, Private. If your target is close to where you're aiming, you can snap to it quickly by aiming down your sights.
You want to tell me which button that is there, Sarge? I don't know why I moved.
Now that's how you do it. You want to take down your targets quickly and with control.
I don't know why
if your target is behind light cover, remember that certain weapons can penetrate and hit your target.
Keith David.
The private here will demonstrate. Last but not least, you need to know how to toss a frag grenade.
He's also the voice of the Arbiter in
Pick up some frag
Halo.
grenades from the table. Toss the grenade down the range to take out several targets at once. Good. Note that frags tend to roll on sloped surfaces, so think twice before tossing one uphill. All right. Thanks for the help, Private Allen. Now get over to the pit. General Shepard wants to see you run the course.
Alrighty, dighty. Let me just get this intel.
Who wants to go first?
Oh,
Show me what you've learned so far.
Intel. I swore. So in the original Modern Warfare 2, this was a song by 50 Cent that was playing over here.
Swimming across that river.
I don't even care about the copyright. Yeah. What you looking at on that phone there, Sergeant Boone? What you showing him, Corporal Theodore? I'm not gonna keep us here all day.
Weak, man. Weak.
What you say?
You guys see that Delta team that came through here yesterday?
Oh. Boy. Yee! The
Hey,
Deagle.
Private. Welcome back to the pit. Heard General Shepard wants to pull a shooter from our unit for some special op. Anyway, he's up there in observation. Okay, good. So you already got your sidearm. All right, try switching to your rifle. Good. Now switch to your sidearm again. You see how fast that was? Remember, switching to your pistol's always faster than reloading. Well, smile for the cameras and don't miss. Shepard's gonna be watching.
All right, hold on.
Best
Let me
shooter gets to join the prima donna squad, if that's your thing.
You know what? Your mom's
Okay, head
my
on
thing.
in. Timer starts as soon as the first target pops.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know why they don't put us in first, Alan. Very much the Rangers can't do that SF and Delta can, but whatever, man. That's SOCOM brass for you.
I love the ACR though.
And all those freaking blocking positions? When am I gonna see some real action?
Yo,
instead
shut
of babysitting
up.
SEALs and
Shut up.
D-boys? What?
Shut up. Shut up. Thank you. Trying to make a choice here. You're making stuff difficult.
Okay,
I got this.
Private Allen, we don't have all day. Get in the pit.
Go. I didn't promise I was gonna do this good. Oh shit. Your mom's faster than me a little bit. Ah. Yo, so I always use oh fuck. Oh my god, if you don't damn go. I always keep my shit pretty much on circle.
You looked okay out there, but you still need some work. Okay, head upstairs and regroup with your team, or you can go back in and run.
Ooh, that was bad. What am I playing? I am playing. You ranked up to Destroyer on Tekken. Congratulations. I am playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Oh my god. I need to try this. Oh my god. 10 seconds quicker.
Alright, that wasn't horrible, but it wasn't amazing either. Okay, head upstairs and regroup with your team, or you can go back in and run the course again.
Alright, all Hunter units, get to your victors. We're headed out.
We see Team 1 is trapped across the river in the red zone. We've lost contact.
Everyone get to your vehicles. We're moving out.
Okay, I was way out the frame apparently. All right, so Warplanet Online is what we're looking at right now. Versus is what are we talking about here, guy? Man, guy, friend, man.
We are the most powerful military force in the history of...
Man, guy, friend, man. What are we talking about?
Provide the best gaming experience and move swiftly to prepare for what's ahead. Huawei CAS Plus Kit extends our mobile gaming experience to larger display mediums such as smart TV.
I'm hearing things.
Huawei one-hop technology, playing with friends has never been easier. With one touch on the remote, the user projects his mobile display to TV display, and they can begin the multiplayer experience. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Huawei for their support. We are very excited for the future together.
続きまして、日本をはじめ台湾、香港、マカオおよび
中国本土で展開するオンライン対戦ゲームコンパ
Oh
ス戦
shit.
闘
Oh.
設備解析システムのご紹介です。今年冬アップギャラリーへのリリースを決定いたしました。 NHN プレイヤード株式会社プロデューサー林智之様のインタビューをご覧ください。
Okay, so this mission's lit.
Rangers lead the way! Move!
Yeah, I gotta switch my buttons. Tactical. There we go. Okay.
We're swimming, whoop! Alan, switch to the M203.
Warlord, this is Hunter 2-1, requesting airstrike to grid 252171. Target is a white 12-story apartment building. Over.
Drop some rounds and we'll cross the river.
Hunter 2-1,
Okay, I'm doing that.
solid copy. I have Devil 1-1, flight of 2 F-15s online. Stand by for relay. Hunter 2-1, this is Devil 1-1, flight of 2 F-15s, time on station 15 mics, holding at 3 Sierra Northwest, holding area nice, carrying 2 JDAMs and 2 horns, over.
On the bridge, 10 o'clock high. Multiple targets, take them out!
Oh my god. Ew.
Devil 1-1, target is a white 12-story apartment building in grid
As y'all might
252171.
already
I need
know,
you to
I'm
level
a
that
little
building.
lit, so
How copy, over.
Up there! They're making a push to the bridge layer. Beat them back!
Solid
They're
copy,
retreating.
Hunter
Keep
2-1.
hitting them.
Rolling in now. Target acquired.
This is a warthog. Is this a... We are Oscar Mike. I'm with that.
Mount up. Let's move out.
Dan, I don't know what your current plans are while you wait, but would you be down to play some Tekken? If not, it's cool. Also, I haven't touched Tekken in a while. I will rain check that with you, sir.
Which one is it? Is it the one on the left?
I am
or the
in
right?
no condition to play a fighting game.
Hey, isn't this danger close for the task
Shit, I'm
force?
probably in no
Since when
condition
did
to be
ship-
even playing the FPS right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
This looks good. This looks like so much better than the original.
All right, we're Oscar Mike. Oh, look, the building's going down. Woo! Big for this one.
Keep dreaming, Spielberg.
Hunter 2, breaking away.
Copy, Hunter 2.
All Hunter 2 victors, keep an eye out for civvies. We're not clear to engage unless they fire first. Scan the rooftops for hostiles. Stay frosty.
You see anything? I got nothing, dude. This place is dead.
Overlord, Hunter 2-1. We're passing Tunnel Harvey. Cross Pete Elizabeth.
Roger that, Hunter 2-1. Proceed with caution.
All right, stay frosty, you guys. This is the Wild West.
Roger that.
Watch those alleys.
Cover it.
Is that Troy Baker?
3-foot mobiles. Balcony, 12 o'clock. Probable militia.
Are they armed?
Negative. They're just watching us.
I bet they're scouting us.
Yeah, but that don't mean we can shoot them.
Can you see him? Can you see him? I don't see Jack.
All Hunter victors. This is Sergeant Foley. Prepare to engage. We're taking sniper fire from multiple directions.
Speed him up.
We got a ton of contacts front and back.
really forgot how wild this was.
Let's go!
Okay, so Prodigy says, I feel you have been training up for that tourney. I'm gonna win. Bruh, like, I feel you. Like, I love that you're, like, going all out for it. So right now, we are still seeing the Tokyo Game Show. Unfortunately, I did not assess this properly, and this is very early in the day conference. I did not know that they were doing basically like 12-hour days. But like Sega and Capcom are not until a long time from now. I can't be confident to say that I am going to be up that long to do that. I have a special appointment I need to make tomorrow. But if anything, we'll like take a step back and come to this tomorrow. Until then, actually, there is something that we can review. And I wanted to see about the content that was yesterday for the Tokyo Game Show. Apparently, Xbox and Nier Automata did some crazy stuff, and there's supposedly some good stuff out there, right? So let's see. At 9 a.m. So that is 10 p.m. Japan time. Wow. Definitely looked at that one wrong. Okay, so this is one of the videos right there. There's another one that is like literally... I can't find it. Let's see if I do. My dog is snoring hard body right now. Oh, good God. All right, YouTube. Konbanwa.
東京ゲームショーショーケースにようこそ。本日進行を務めます荒木美鈴です。久々に番組の司会を担当でき、
I can barely understand her.
エキサイティングな情報を届けられることをとても嬉しく思っています。
It's like every fifth word is like something I might know.
日本に焦点を当てて、Xbox の最新情報をお届けしてまいります。
Have I seen Lovecraft Country yet? No, I have not. Isn't that an Amazon Prime show?
重要なことは
Or is it Showtime? Is it Showtime, Amazon Prime, or HBO? Let me know.
難しい状況の中、それぞれがご自宅など安全な場所から新世代の素晴らしいゲームを届けるために頑張っていらっしゃることです。
Scarlet Nexus. Alright, so I forgot that this is the straight up Tokyo Game Show one, right? Haha. But what am I looking for? I'm looking for the Xboxu version of that. Oops. Then what do I want out of this? I want English? Hold on. They did say this, but Sam Show was already on Xbox. Like, what is the significance? Tell me. Tell me. We don't want nothing less, baby. Puppy! Where's my girl, Darlie Daga? Jinbei. Or Genjiro. Darlie Daga. Wu is pretty lit too. Yeah, Shamaru. Galford is pretty cool. I did some labbing with Galford and I like him. Why does everything Japanese look like Tekken or Metal Gear? Hey man, it's a style. Darlie. This makes me want to get back into it. I mean, does that even actually say anything though? What did it actually say? Augmented reality. They're talking about augmented reality. Get off my shit. Come on, Maximilian. I'm not trying to see your shit right now. We're trying to go back home. HBO Max. Why does everything? Oh yeah, we saw that. I love it though. I feel you. Yeah, 9 a.m. I definitely want to get a Series X. But I'll be blessed to have a PS4 as well. There's a lot of stuff here that I would really like to check out. But we need to stay on task. The Chemical Brothers. I just got copyright for that dumb shit.
Across the globe. Yakuza.
Is that Scarlet Nexus? Yes, it is.
はい、本作のアクションバトルでは主人公が
アクションバトル。
手にしている刀とのコンビネーションで戦うバトルをベースにしております。年力ではですね、フィールドの中にあるものを武器として、
Totally forgot.
さらに巨大なオブジェクトを年力で操って敵にぶつけたりと、フィールドごとにですね、様々な要素を用意しておりますので、そちらをぜひ楽しんでいただければと思います。そして本作では、年力の他に仲間キャラクターが持つ超能力を、使って、戦うことができるようになっております。
Oh shit! Sick.
自身が持つ年力と、仲間から借りるさまざまな能力、こちらを組み合わせて、対峙する敵によってこれをうまく切り替えながら戦っていくシステムになっております。
I was stuck in the corner.
仲間から借りる能力が、仲間キャラクターとの絆の深さによって、その効果がどんどん
So Scarlet Nexus looks interesting. I like the different beasts and stuff. Oh my god, that was horrible.
While we're not able to meet in person, I look forward to visiting you all in Tokyo again.
No Phil Des. Oh my god.
With iconic characters and games.
Well, that was
that are
bad.
highlights in the gaming
Oof.
histories of hundreds of millions of players across the globe. Yakuza, Metal Gear, Biohazard, Persona, Dragon Quest.
He wanted that Metal Gear. He said, fuck what you said. Y'all giving me Metal Gear.
Japan and its creators have shaped so much of the magic we expect when it's time to play a game. A culture and community that has had a profound influence on gaming across the world.
You're not moving fast enough for me, Sarge.
Xbox fans and on our team. As we bring games to more devices, more countries, and more people, we hope to see more players than ever falling in love with stories.
I read a Game Informer article for Radio Talking Book Service on Samurai Showdown 2, but I never played or heard of it beforehand. Samurai Showdown is good. So Sam Show for short. It's good. I own that. What the fuck? That very game that they're playing, I own on PS4. Oh shit! Come on, man. Bruh, I was discombobulated as hell. So that's Microsoft Flight Simulator.
We're going to see the Japanese culture through a pixelated Minecraft lens. We're going to celebrate the amazing community of game makers here in Japan of all sizes that are making Xbox and Xbox Game Pass the place to discover and play your next favorite game. And of course, we'll address the latest on our next generation of consoles, the Xbox Series X.
The X is way more attractive to me than the PS5. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry to say it.
We learn from the past. And this year, we're scaling our global vision with the goal to launch our products in Japan at the same time as the rest of the world, including our new console, which will launch day and date with our biggest global markets. If you've been an Xbox player in the years past, the power and convenience of console will continue to be important to you and supported by the upcoming Xbox Series X. But we understand that players embrace the freedom of choice and have different ways that they want to play. We're working to create an ecosystem where you choose what you want to play, where you want to play, and on the device you choose. And in Japan, we're seeing the community embrace this freedom to play.
Oh, that's what he was shooting at.
Xbox Game Pass for both console and PC in Japan this past April. We've seen more players on Xbox devices, games, and services than at any time in our history in the market. Japan's Xbox Live Gaming MAU grew 82% year over year this summer.
You mean Maw, not Mao. What was that? That was some weapon.
Many of you know
Oh,
how
RPD.
discover and then love a developer you hadn't heard of. So we're happy to see that in Japan, out of everyone who played an indie game on Xbox Game Pass, for 90% of them, it was their first time playing an indie game on Xbox. Today, we'll get a taste of some
By
of
the
those
way,
upcoming titles.
an RTBS is an audiobook like reading company who reads any form of literature for blind people listening. Got you.
The AAA blockbusters. And our engagement with Japanese creators is having a global impact.
I did not know that. Thank you for teaching me that.
Our Game Pass subscribers are playing at least one Japanese-made title each month. We continue building more ways to play for Japanese players, and today I can confirm that we plan to bring cloud gaming to Japan in the first half of 2021. We're taking the necessary steps today to create the best cloud gaming experience.
I still prefer Battlefield.
Very soon.
Um,
All of the work required in our Xbox
Battlefield 4 was like okay,
to ensure we have the
but Battlefield 3 was it for me.
It's an honor to be here with you again. And from everyone at Team Xbox, we hope you have a great Tokyo Game Show. Arigato gozaimasu. Please enjoy the show.
It was a very long-winded intro, Spencer-san. both ways? Oh no. He's gonna warn the boys. I seen that. He could have killed the shit out of me. Kind of want to see this. Bleeding Edge was such a disappointment. Oh yeah, they are doing Discord. Arigatou gozaimasu. I can't wait to use xCloud. I sincerely want to use xCloud.
Konnichiwa, minasan. It's been so exciting to see the warm response to the new Microsoft.
Hello, everyone. Late ass translation.
Players explore well-known locations as well as exciting new places around the globe, especially at a time like this where so many of us choose to stay at home. In World Premiere News today, we are pleased to announce that the first world update for Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to feature Japan. And we are so pleased to be sharing this news with you first here at TGS. Players will be able to explore the beautiful mountains, cities, coastlines, and iconic cultural buildings of the land of the rising sun. So what's in this new update? We included 6 Japanese cities in high resolution 3D photogrammetry. We have hand-modeled 6 airports in great detail. We also added historic Japanese architecture, iconic bridges and temples, together with Japan's natural beauty across mountains, forests, and the shorelines that frame this beautiful island nation. To make things even more exciting, we have also added new landing challenges and a discovery flight. And finally, we've upgraded the entire country with a new digital elevation map. This update will be available for free on September 29th, including all subscribers to Xbox Game Pass. And to celebrate this event, it is my privilege to present a new trailer showcasing the beauty of Japan.
This man was not, Phil was not playing. He was like, tell them we love them. Put them in the hand. Hachijojima. This looks mad good. Tokyo. Shirakawa Go, Himeji Castle, Great Seto Bridge, Takamatsu, Tokushima, yo, this is the music sounds like I'm doing this to like this shit over here.
See you on the far side.
はい、どうもカズチャンネルのカズでございます。
立浪修一です。
はい、ここからは日本のコミュニティで制作された作品を皆さんにご紹介していきたいなと思います。
まずは私のチームで制作した作品のご紹介です。どうぞ。
どうぞ。
おどぼんダンスっていうワールドで江戸時代のお盆をテーマにした作品です。
すげえ。動いてる。
Amazing.
動いてるんです。そうなんです。お使いクエスト要素っていうのがあって、ストーリーを楽しみながらワールドを楽しむ。
Oh, it has a story?
すごいストーリー性あるんだ。
そうです。結構いろいろ準備してます。この花火もアドオンっていう。
Ooh, Minecraft fireworks. Oh no. Never again. Put that heartbeat sensor out. There we go.
花火とか世界観ね、すごい魅力的なんですけども、お使いシステムあれ面白そうですよね。
ありがとうございます。
Oh, that's soap. That's right.
プレイして楽しんでもらえるよう工夫しました。他にも日本産の作品がたくさんありますのでご紹介していきたいと思います。どうぞ。
すげえ、なんだこれ。いや、でっかいし立体だし。
でかいでしょ。
お化けが学校かな。なんか机が大丈夫。
ボスも登場します。
攻められてますね。
でも大丈夫。味方が戦ってくれます。そしてドカーン。で次はサバイバル対戦ゲームですが、明かりをつけてこういう感じに鍵を見つけて、そしてその見つけた鍵を集めてここに入れてあげると橋が降りてきて逃げられる。
いやー、すごいクオリティですね。
はい、世界観はもちろん最近はゲーム性が高いものも開発中です。
可能性は無限大なんですね。
詳細はマインクラフトの日本公式ツイッターをご確認ください。
今後のマインクラフトに注目です。
Yeah, something, no something. I need to get back on my education for this. The fuck? Japanese Minecraft? Yes. They're trying to make it big. So this is gonna be hard to do because there's a part in this mission where a truck goes by and I'm gonna try not to get shot. I did want to try Minecraft Dungeons. I really don't care about Minecraft, but I definitely wanted to try Minecraft Dungeons. Don't ask me why. There's somebody up there. I don't know if I should shoot him, really. Got him. This is definitely cheating. Oh. I remember when it was. You remember when it was an alpha? Wow. He said I played it before it was cool. Oh, this is beautiful. Somebody come this way. You're an American exchange student? I think I misunderstood that.
Through a friend in high school. After playing that for several years, I quickly learned the potential of creative mode and how much artistic ability I could put into it. I feel that everyone has their unique experiences that takes them through their own journey in Minecraft. A lot of the things I've learned in my life, I put into my builds. Personally, I've experienced both the
Western side of Minecraft and the Japanese side. I feel the creations that come from Japan have a certain aesthetic, a feeling of awe. They're able to very well showcase peace. Yokai Matsuri is based off of Japanese folklore and the festivities of the Japanese summer.
Yokai are ghosts, demons?
In a while, I went to
Ghost
see
demons?
a fireworks show. That really reminded me how festive Japan was during the summer times, so I thought, why not add in festivities of Japanese summer? And tales about yokai were introduced to me at a very young age, like Kappa, Oni, and Tengu. It's a great opportunity to showcase Japanese history, culture, and mythology.
But he's Japanese. I think he was an American exchange student, so basically, or a Japanese exchange student, yes, but he studied in America.
Lighting. However, with RTX, you can go above and beyond what is expected in Minecraft. It showcases very well in nighttime.
There's intel in one of these rooms. Why am I so crowded?
My favorite part of the process was seeing how my build collaborated together with RTX. Lanterns with light into the build, and you can color the light source. The texture themselves, the PBR textures, allowed the sunlight to hit a gold and really showcases refractions, how light bounces off.
Refractions?
You just can't get in vanilla Minecraft. I feel that Minecraft has no age barrier and it has no language barrier, and what connects us is our creativity, and Minecraft is the bridge to that. これを機会に皆さんと一緒に Minecraft RTX を楽しめたらいいですね。
本日は日本のゲームメーカーの皆さんからメッセージをいただいています。こちらをご覧ください。
ヒゲさん、サラさん、そしてマイクロソフトの皆さん。
声テクモ。
Xbox の発売決定。
Xbox を。
この中で。
run!
思います。ゲームパス、X クラウドなど、さまざまなビジネスモデルに挑戦する皆様と共に、コンテンツを制作する我々も挑戦していきます。新ハード、期待しております。僕が Xbox シリーズ X に一番期待しているのは、ハイスペックマシンであります。
He's got his own monkey man.
これまでの Xbox シリーズのゲームが全部遊ぶことができるという完全体互換の部分です。ゲームが映画とかドラマ、小説、漫画みたいに
Yeah, I like murdered them all.
ハードで遊ぶことができる。そんな時代が来ることを期待しています。
はい、次世代 Xbox の発売楽しみにしています。
Ah, Harada-san, the creator of Tekken.
ワクワクします。僕も無論いくつかタイトル用意してます。ですがまだまだ、開発に時間かかりそうなので皆さん待っててくださいね。フィル・スペンサー、一緒に盛り上げていきましょう。
Just wait. 待ってくださいね。SNK, play more, baby. Which way am I supposed to go?
こんなにすごいマシンが家庭用ゲーム機になるなんてみじんも思ってませんでした。Xbox シリーズ X、 遊ぶ側としてはもちろんなんですけれども、制作者としても非常に期待しております。これからの楽しみが増えました。
ハムスターは Xbox One ではとてもたくさんのゲームを出すことができました。新しいハードでもぜひ世界中のユーザーの皆様にゲームをたくさんお届けできたらと思ってます。 Xbox シリーズ X でゲーム業界全体が盛り上がることを期待しています。
サイバーコネクト2の初パブリッシングタイトルとなる
That's a lot of studios that are saying that they're gonna commit to some work, so that makes me think of games like Naruto games, Arxis games. Look at Sega's like, fam, we're excited to work with Xbox.
最新作ぷよぷよテトリス2を開発を頑張っております。全世界でぷよぷよテトリス2、そして Xbox シリーズ X を盛り上げたい
いと思いますので、ぜひよろしくお願いします。
Xbox のですね、次世代機、実際に触ってますけども、今までのそうですね、ハードと比べて当然いろんな能力が上がってるんですけど、特にクリエイティブな部分に制限を与えるような、部分が取り払われていて、すごく、知らず知らずのうちにやめてた、内容とか、企画とかっていうのをどんどん盛り込めていける
Capcom with the Buster Arm.
皆さんこんにちは。スクエアエニックスの中裕二です。
Square Enix.
ついに新世代 Xbox シリーズが発売されますね。おめでとうございます。ハイエンドなマシンスペックをフルに活かしたゲームを遊べることは1ゲームユーザーとしてとても楽しみです。現在開発中のバランワンダーワールドは2021年3月26日に全世界同時発売予定です。ぜひ皆さん楽しみにしていてください。
Do the cool thing where you do the chop. I did. And I killed them all.
バランワンダーワールド。それはあなたが人生の岐路に立った時訪れる不思議な世界。
He did. Skirt. Big ass data cable. Battle in Wonderland. So this is made by Sonic Team. Or, well, some former members of Sonic Team, I believe, at the very least. Oh, snap. Oh, hell no. Boy. Once more. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Bruh. Bruh. What? Oh, sorry. I done shot soap. Are we good? Okay, shit. There's a lot of motherfuckers up there. Oh my god, what am I shooting at? Yo, woo. Gotta love that lady. Wait, everybody got new supers? Or I'm tripping? I think I'm tripping. Taco, what's good? I appreciate you guys being here. That boss is ridiculously hard to beat. Samurai Spirits. In Japan, this game is called Samurai Spirits, but it's just called Samurai Showdown in the West. It's a good game. It just doesn't... It's a very footsies game, if you understand that fighting term. RE engine. I heard taco. I am hungry again. This is a damn shame. It's what the herbs do to you. Yes. I think this is just a rehash of
Mother's worried cries get it fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest.
What is it? That creepy story?
It's just a local tale. Quit being so paranoid.
No, friendly.
this is the first trailer. I think Chris is going to end up. Oh snap! He's gonna end up being a werewolf, since there's werewolf zombies now. Gizmo, what's good, my friend? Good to have you. Yeah. Werewolf zombie. Oh snap! Forgot about this part. Oh Pow pow! Damn. Just chilling. How am I? Have fun on the stream. Gonna go watch Samurai Jack. Enjoy, brother. I am chilling too. Again, so I misjudged the time schedule a little bit, or excuse me, or at least how this was going to be set up. I thought certain studios that I was looking to see during the Tokyo Game Show were going to be up and about at this time. However, they are not. Meaning that I am watching content from yesterday or the day before the show. And we're just kind of going over some games. So let me do this for now. Actually, I kind of want. Oop, not that far. Jesus. Right after Village. Here we go. What happened earlier? Since you party invite, then a game invite, we waited. I am so sorry. I don't even know what happened. There was a lot of things happening all at once. So I probably just like lost track. So I really do apologize. But I definitely would like to play games with you in the very near future. I'm sorry, Gizmo. Oh, not no Russian. Yes, please send me that clip. Oh, I hit pause. I didn't even know I did that. We're gonna skip that mission. But I forgot the name of this game. It reminds me so much of Dead Space or something like that. Just obviously no necromancers. Imagine this game is gonna kind of feel like Metal Gear. That's my opinion. But I wonder if it's gonna be like a BioShock also. Type of feeling, you know? And I'm not too sure. Deku. Pragmata, yeah.
Freedom. Our freedom.
2022. I always thought that was like a super early announcement, but that is a Capcom game. Prodigies would have been hyped to see this because he was just talking about this game. I believe he was saying him and his brother play this. Battle for the Grid had an update. Oof. All right. Man, I remember we had some type of Mario Tetris on the Super Nintendo. True. That was your shit. Yes, this is Tetris Effect coming to Xbox. What is this? Bright Memory? That look like Call of Doom. Doom of Duty. Oh, that's... Yeah, this game is gonna look stupid good. Oh my gosh. I'm interested. That is an Xbox exclusive. That is an actual exclusive, from what I understand.
Upon a time, humanity was on the brink of destruction.
As always.
By the invasion of alien organisms from outer space.
Oh no, not alien organisms from inner space. R9A Arrowhead. Jormungandr. The World Serpent. Okay, so these types of games, let me tell you, I love these shits. By the way, in that clip, I had no idea what I was doing. I'm going to check it out right after this game. Alright, because let me just tell you, I love these types of games. They're called shoot 'em ups, aka shmups for short, or bullet hell games. And I absolutely love them. I own a couple. The first one I can remember is playing 1942, I think it's called. R-Type Final 2. That's what it is. It's R-Type. R-Type is a very good shmup. There's people that like do not get hit. Like there's bullets and enemies everywhere and they're not getting hit.
インディーゲーム開発チームデスクワークスです。私たちは RPG タイムライトの伝説という手作り対策ロールプレイングゲームをかれこれ8年ほど作り続けています。新しい Xbox は私たちのような小さな規模のインディーゲーム開発者にとっても作りたいゲームを表現する後押しをしてくれるハードと感じています。ぜひ
Okay, hold up. Wait. What's going on over here? I just came back to Ibuki and Bison fighting. So that sounds like mashing, but they are on point with everything. You can tell when somebody mashes because the move, they're just stuck doing the same. Oh, that was, whoa, drop. The footsies. That front flip always do damage. It looks like a system seller. I'm all in on PS5, but all the Xbox footage I've seen, Bright Memory is the one I'd be hyping up if I was old Microsoft. If this is a rebroadcast or something, I mean, we watching somebody else watch a stream. Never been here before. So, my name is D'Antonio585. I am just going over some of the Tokyo Game Show. So, oops. Probably shouldn't pause what's live. But this portion is the live. What we were watching here is what was from 17 hours ago. So yesterday at this point. I didn't get to see this stuff because initially when I turned it on, there were some indie games being shown. On top of that, going forward from there, they were doing more tech developers were having their turn to speak. But I did not know that some fighting games were being played right now. I'm not even too sure. I'm not even too sure what this segment was because when we left, it was, like I said, tech development. So I do want to see what was going on in the Xbox showcase, but I'm glad to have you here. Gizmo says she always waits a year after release of a console to get it. If I'm going to spend that amount of money, the bugs and glitches better be fixed for the most part. I can definitely sympathize with what you're saying there. However, I haven't really seen an instance where a lot of people were having that issue, especially being behind the counter, being a GameStop employee for many, many years. definitely there were consoles that had issues, but it wasn't to where like a whole, you know, like batch of consoles made, you know, every single one we had to, you know, like refund or send back or something like that. But I definitely sympathize with what you're saying. I hope to have an Xbox Series X and a PS5 coming up. I have decided for this gen because, okay, so to just explain, I do have a Series X, or excuse me, an Xbox One X, PS4 Pro, and a Switch. And I tend to double or triple buy or more my games, especially that I play a lot of fighting games. But I've decided I am not going to do that this time around for any reason. So my PS4 will be for, or excuse me, my PS5 will be for PS5 exclusives and fighting games. My Series X will be for what Xbox exclusives are going to be out, and third-party games. And I'm definitely going to stick to that. The only instance where I might change and do a third-party game on the PS5 is in a situation where, for example, like Marvel's Avengers, where you get Spider-Man as a character simply for playing it on PlayStation. We might consider doing content differently in cases like that. But for the most part, we'll be doing everything on the Xbox. Mish, thank you for being a part of this. We really appreciate you. You brought a PS4 for Destiny 2, was a year into the launch of the PS4. I can definitely understand that. So they're just playing Street Fighter 5. That's no biggie. Let's continue with this. Destiny 2. I don't know how I feel about Destiny 2. I don't know how I feel. Scarlet Nexus does look cool though. I'm eager to play Gears on my Series X when I get one. I do have the One X, but I want to play it on the Series X very badly. That is a very beautiful game. Its range of colors, even Gears 4 was amazing on range of colors and stuff like that. That is something that the Coalition locks in very well, is color grading and just everything. I mean, honestly, I feel like colors pop better on the Xbox as well. Lighting, but that's just me. Yeah. That's a Series S commercial. Alright, Psychonauts 2. Halo Infinite, which needs to look better, but I'm still all for it. Avowed is going to be nuts. Psychonauts 2, like I said. Grounded, I did not give a chance. I installed it. I had it pre-installed from Game Pass, and then I was like, nah, not for me. I definitely want to play that As Dusk Falls game. I like that I can use the controller, like my Xbox One controller on my Series X. I like that I'll be able to do that. because this controller is very like the Sport Red controller. When as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is the one. This is the one. And I have an original Elite controller. I always forget about it. But I have that too, and I want to use that. I still want one of those Dukes as well. When I have expendable income, I'll get one. Nah, I'm good on this. I'm interested in Scarlet Nexus, but not that interested. So jealous. I'm tempted not to buy any games until a Pro Controller comes out for PS5. I've been playing Destiny with a SCUF light controller for 6 years. I can't go back. I don't blame you. So I need to actually clean this up. But yeah, this is my my Elite controller there. I lost the regular D-pad, and all I have is like the D-pad that's good for the fighting games, which is really not a bad thing at all, but I hate that I lost it. Well, let's fast forward to the Nier Automata special time. They said, "Oh no, that covers the black. We can't cover that up." It's a fun little game show that they're doing right now. I have quite a few controllers. It's my this is my PS4 controller for fighting games, and I use the one for my system for everything else. And this is the Spider-Man PS4 Pro. Man, y'all singing in Gaelic and shit, and y'all about to get me like fucked up. Near Replicant. Why? You know what's so funny? This is the Near, like, oh, you know what? The Xbox show was done. That's what that was. So I just say, are they showing the blue box at the Xbox show? You know, I'm fucked up. So so this one is gonna play kind of like Nier and Nier Automata. Yeah, they really built a game series. So if you guys don't remember Nier, Nier was on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, and then Nier Automata, I guess, is set 100 years later, and some of the things are loosely based into each other, but this game is between the two. I think this is 30 years before. Oh, he is mashing that button. This is like 30 years before Nier Automata. I don't know. Might be older info. Bright Memories on PC and time exclusive to Series X. Us PlayStation 5 guys gotta wait for who knows how long. Boo. I mean, yeah, that sucks, but I'm glad to see Xbox have some exclusives. The one-sided war thing it's not fun for anybody. Because imagine if PlayStation 5, like Xbox comes out with some bomb games, right? Like some really, really good games. And then suddenly PlayStation 5 is like, okay, now we got to do, or PlayStation's like, now we got to do better. And then they do better. And their game's massive. That would be lovely. Which like makes Nintendo like step up. That would be super cool. So near reincarnation. So they got a lot of offshoot games. Okay. All right, I'm good on the rest of this video. Ooh, excuse me. It is 1:31 in the morning. Here playing Q&A. Somebody's camera skills are not on point like they should be. It's not even being translated. That's what sucks, you know? That it's not being translated. I don't think I need to have my Xbox on anymore. I think it's safe to say that. See what Maximilian Dude is doing. Make sure we don't have any volume on. All-nighter. At 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Pacific time. 5 a.m. Pacific is like 8 a.m. over here. I'm not staying up that long. I'm just not doing it. I'm just letting y'all know. In case y'all don't know, I'm letting y'all know. I couldn't pull. Yeah, and he did mad hours yesterday because yesterday was his birthday, so he wildin'. But what I would be down to do is watch some YouTube videos with you guys, so we'll do that. We could do that. He wildin' for that. Can hang out for about like 30 more minutes, and then I'm gonna take off and go to sleep. Again, I've got some appointments to take care of in the morning. I just can't wait. How Phil Spencer saved Xbox. I think that's a little too early to say right now, but y'alls. What's in my watch later? I know I have a bunch of videos in my watch later. From years ago. I hate when I forget what videos like I watched and then they end up getting deleted. The Sonic fighting game no one remembers. Yeah, that's rough. I don't like that one. Not anymore. Vegeta Blue doesn't suck anymore. Delta Gal. I definitely just added some episodes. Added some stuff to watch later. And apparently it did not go. So, sad time for me. Excuse me. So I'm gonna watch this video here.
At Indian Motorcycle, we believe the choices you make define you.
I see myself as a leader, not a follower.
Making the default choice is never an option.
It's easy to join the crowd, but it takes confidence to go your own way.
Motorcycles are meant to escape conformity, not embrace it.
Since 1901, we've been the choice of riders who make their own rules. Choose wisely.
Oh wow, I'm a goof.
I'm less of a human, but I'm a human. And I've got nothing figured out. And I don't know what the future holds. Or who it holds for both of us. And I hate the uncertainty. I hate not knowing. I always...
Fletcher.
Assassin's Creed, you probably think of Ezio Auditore. The charmingly smug Italian murder machine had so much more personality.
So this is the completionist.
And is a huge part of the reason that Assassin's Creed 2 is still considered by many to be the high point of the series. Ezio was so beloved that Ubisoft made 2 more games with the character before moving on to number 3. Which is just not how numbers work, but I can't blame them. Assassin's Creed 2 is the game
level 5 is basically going to be like the more like the bigger news, from what I understand, the way that they've tiered their information. So you're getting Sega, you're getting Capcom, I think SNK and Bandai are also going to be around that time. Like, or maybe later after that. I'm not too sure. I don't know. But we are going to find out.
Molded the long-running series into a shape it would hold for a very long time, both for better and for worse. Hey everyone, and welcome back to an all-new episode of The Completionist New Game Plus, the show where I am recompleting the original 120 games I ever completed here on the channel. More on that in the box down below.
In the box down below. Let me put a link to this video in the chat.
September 25th through the 27th on twitch.tv/thecompletionist. For the first time ever, you too can help out with Indieland in your own streams. So if you're a YouTuber, if you're a streamer, you can sign up on Tiltify to join us as we raise.
I'm trying to try and pull it out the window, but I thought against it.
Towards the research of dementia patients out there. So hey, if you want to join us in Indieland 2020, check the links on the screen right now or go in the box down below. So since I played it when it first came out, and then again for the show, this now marks my 3rd time in my life completing Assassin's Creed 2.
Not the 3rd time.
Maybe, but this game is still hugely influential and has always had my favorite story and characters in the whole series right here. Now that so many years and Assassin's Creed games have passed me by, it's possible that my feelings will, I don't know, change drastically.
This is a very good content creator.
This is Assassin's Creed, a series where one of the big draws is that you basically always know what you're signing up for nowadays. So once again, here I go, embarking on yet another date with Ezio Auditore. Also Destiny for a 3rd time, but mostly Ezio.
It's been doing this this channel since 2011. Coming up on 10 years. That's crazy.
So the first Assassin's Creed game is fine. Its influence on an entire decade of gaming can't be denied, but it was really buggy and frustrating to complete.
Oh boy, I gave up on the first one.
Fans would probably admit that Altair is a little bit of a blank slate. So when the second one came along, it was a relief to meet Ezio, who's likable and smug and self-absorbed and charming.
Yo, he did jab him in the face though.
And who has a real
like,
arc where we get to watch him grow and change over a number of years. Ubisoft also streamlined a lot of the little gameplay stuff, and when I think back to the early days of the Assassin's Creed franchise, I think about this game. The first game set a template that the series would stick to for a very long time. But this is the game that perfected that template and truly set the course for the direction of that series that would take over the following decade. They even just straight up made 2 more games about the guy because everyone loved him and they were in no rush to get 3 out, which in hindsight is, you know, kind of fair. But hindsight shapes a lot of how I feel about these games now. At the time, it just felt like the game I had wanted the first one to be like, and the future of the franchise was wide open. And it says a lot that the other 2 Ezio games were as fun as they were. I've completed them both before, and they definitely provide more of the stuff that works in this game, which is impressive when you have a series built around exploring new time periods. But everyone's still down to just hang out in Italy for a couple of years. Look, the Assassin's Creed series has had all sorts of ups and downs since then, so stopping to watch a trilogy in between 2 installments doesn't even strike me as weird anymore. They knew they had something with Ezio, and so they capitalized on it. But what I didn't know at the time was that in a lot of ways, this would remain the high point of the series for a while, and may still be, depending on who you ask. I definitely think it has one of the more memorable stories outside of the modern storyline with Desmond, which is, I don't know, fine. No one played these games for Desmond, but he's still here doing Desmond stuff, like using the Animus to relive the memories of his ancestors while navigating a conspiracy involving Templars, assassins, and the super shady Abstergo Corporation. Meanwhile, back in Renaissance Italy, his ancestor, Ezio Auditore di Firenze, is avenging the death of his father and brother, while training with his uncle to be a super cool assassin. But of course, he runs up against the Templars and Rodrigo Borgia, who wants to use one of the mysterious Apples of Eden artifacts to open a mysterious vault, so he can do some power-hungry, mysterious stuff.
I knew Mysterious was going to get thrown in there at least one more time.
And history established by the first one, and doesn't really change much in a gameplay sense either. Lots of things have been tweaked and fine-tuned, but the parkour is still parkour. The combat is still counter-based, and there are still a million little things on your map to find and collect. Everything about these games is so imprinted onto the modern gaming landscape that it all still feels overwhelmingly familiar. Or maybe it's that I've already completed this game twice already, but the only thing I'm really nervous about is the thing I'm always nervous about when it comes to completing these types of games: bugs. Collecting all the feathers and chests and weapons is all well and good, but I've encountered my fair share of frustration when it comes to completing these games. Because amongst the million little things to do, there's always one that decides to just not work. And in this case, I am playing the remastered version on the PS4, so you know there's going to be some bugs somewhere. Plus, playing this game is the only way I know of to travel back to Renaissance Italy in 2009.
Yo, this man's
at the same time, so that's kind of neat.
That man's leg was donezo.
Introducing now. Just like that, it's here. Now doesn't wait. It accelerates.
You sure about that, bucko?
So the Assassin's Creed series finally started mixing things up with the last few installments, but Assassin's Creed 2 still feels like the definitive Assassin's Creed game, which I mean as both a good thing and not so good a thing. Because Ezio's first outing is definitely the poster child for the franchise's greatest successes, and also its greatest failings. Let's start with the story, because I think that it might be the most successful in the whole series, thanks in large part to Ezio. Plus, the world of Renaissance Italy is just delightful, and the way that real-life historical figures like Borgia or Leonardo da Vinci are folded into the story is awesome. There's specificity to the setting that not all of the games or time periods have. The Middle Eastern setting of the first game was cool, but it feels like the developers had more fun designing this vibrant Italian world. I mean, look, Leonardo freaking da Vinci is your gadget and upgrade guy, which is just so cool. Getting new gadgets is always great, but getting them from da Vinci himself takes it to a whole new level.
A whole nother level.
Villain, which really pushes the game's blending of historical detail and bonkers sci-fi to its absolute limit. This is a game that literally concludes with a fist fight against the Pope, which isn't really satisfying on a gameplay level, but at the very least, you have to tell yourself, this is freaking hilarious. So if the story is awesome, why is that an issue? Well, the series basically kept trying to recapture the magic with increasingly diminishing returns. Just take a look at Assassin's Creed 3, which had a conceptually awesome time period, but never found the level of texture and detail this game finds in Italy. Not to mention the main assassins all ended up suffering in comparison to Ezio, with lots of returns to the stoic, boring archetypes that the first
That was a
game
good
fell
trailer
victim
for
to. And of course, there's
Assassin's Creed
Desmond
4.
and all the modern day Abstergo stuff. Now, I actually think this is the only game that nails the balance between these two stories. There's a lot less yanking the player back and forth between the timelines, and all the stuff with the Apple of Eden and overarching sci-fi conspiracy stuff still feels like it might be heading somewhere interesting, which if you've played the other games, especially the third one, it's not going in any cool direction. So the series was basically incapable of milking the sci-fi stuff any further, and eventually kind of just stopped trying and let itself just be a historical assassin series, which is fine, but I really appreciated the way they complement each other here. The Desmond stuff isn't frequent enough to detract, and I enjoyed wondering where it all was heading. But now that I know the answer is nowhere, I could sense how unstable it all was from basically the very beginning. But the Italy stuff mostly crushes it, and it sets a high bar that was never really reached ever again, even in the other two Ezio games. Because making a great game is one thing, but it's a bummer watching a series consistently try and fail to recapture the magic it once had, which isn't to say that some of the other games are great. I will always love Black Flag and its pirate-themed shenanigans, but it's pretty telling that even though it's one of my favorites, I barely remember anything about the main character. And on a gameplay level, this game locked the series into a formula that wouldn't be broken until Assassin's Creed Origins many years later. And while each subsequent game would add little wrinkles like new gadgets or naval combat or whatever, this was definitely the game where they figured out what works, and then they just kept doing it. All right, so going back to Assassin's Creed 2 now, having played so many of the later games, it just feels like more of the same, even though I rationally know it's the entire reason for most of the elements we're so familiar with. At the time, I remember thinking that the combat here was a huge step up from the first game, but now I'm so used to this style of counter-based combat that it's fine. Same with the parkour, which would be tweaked and polished in later games, but mostly just feels the way that it would continue to feel. And it's not this game's fault that it was so good that it got the rest of the series caught in a rut. On its own, as a game, it's great. And there's a reason that it was so influential to both the Assassin's Creed games and open world map games in general. Because on top of getting 100% sync on every memory, there's a huge amount of stuff to collect, but it's way more streamlined than the first game, and it acknowledges how packed its world is by making the collecting process a little less frustrating. Okay, fine, finding some of the millions of feathers is still a pain, but getting new weapons, capes, and armor is great, because I always love collecting stuff that I can actually use. I also really dig the glyphs hidden throughout the game, which give really neat little puzzles to solve and unlock bits of an overarching video frame by frame. Building out the
these Adam and Eve frames, yeah.
Shop bonuses and all kinds of fun stuff. This right here is another element that later games would try to build on by letting you build your whole town up, or even manage armies or whatever you want. But it never felt quite as simple and satisfying as it does right here. When a game is this successful in everything it's trying to do, it's easy to see why later games fell into the trap of trying to add just enough new superficial features while scratching that same itch of scouring a map for treasure chests, tombs, and assassinations. Because there is something fundamentally satisfying about watching all those little icons disappear, and it makes these games feel fundamentally designed for completion. Except for bugs. Have I mentioned bugs before? Because playing this on the PS4 mostly ran fine, but you best believe there were some bugs, including one I found in the DLC content where the game would crash constantly, and at one point I had to literally uninstall and re-download the entire game, which was not my idea of a great time. Same goes for the Ubisoft Uplay achievements, which are not only kind of dumb in the general idea and concept, but literally don't work a lot of the time. And I know it's not 2009 anymore, but when a game wants to push such an emphasis on completion, I don't appreciate when technical hiccups like this make it literally impossible to complete. Especially because I've already done all this stuff twice. Just let me complete your game again, Ubisoft, Jesus. Anyways, I know it sounds like I'm complaining a lot, but this is a great game. In fact, almost too great. It set a high bar and ruined the experience of the series for some people, and also locked Assassin's Creed into a formula that it took a while to change. But without that context and taken on its own as a game from 2000.
All right, that is pretty much the basis of what we're going to get to in this stream. Let me just check these events out one more time.
ketchup, mustard, and bacon. Here's my fries. I dipped them into barbecue sauce. And my Sprite, the Travis Scott meal, just $6. Say Cactus Jack sent you.
So at 3, which it's 2 there right now, so it's gonna be an esports thing. Yeah, I'm good. But I hope you guys have a good night. I am about to go to bed. See you guys soon.